So, hello and welcome to MorningFile. I'm your host, Emma McCarty, and today I am joined with Marla Panko, the curator at Carnegie Gallery, and we're going to be discussing their Christmas market. So, to start off, did you want to just begin with an overview of the event?
Sure. Well, it's an annual event. It runs for pretty much the entire month of December. This year, it will be opening officially on November the 28th. We've extended the open house to Sunday as well. So the Saturday and the Sunday will be technically our open house days. Unfortunately, they're not going to differentiate too much from the rest of the market. Normally, those days we would have live music and serve refreshments. Of course, with COVID, we're not able to do that. But that will be the kickoff, will be the Saturday and Sunday of November. And it will, as I said, run until the end of December. We've adjusted our hours so that we will also be open on Mondays, traditionally a day when we're closed, but we'll be open Mondays throughout the month as well. We're also, as of the last month, open Sundays. So pretty much it's going to be a 7-day-a-week affair. And our hours are from 10:30 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon, except Sundays when we open a little bit later at 12 and go till 4:30. Past years, we've had some evening events, but again, COVID has caused us to make some small adjustments, but we are still hoping for good turnout, and we've got lots of artists bringing in stock. This last week has just been phenomenal with items coming in. It's a little overwhelming. The office is jammed to the rafters right now. So.
Okay, awesome. So you did mention the event starts on the 28th and kicks off with an open house. Obviously, you can't do everything that would be done in an open house typically, but is there anything that you're trying to do for the open house?
Well, I mean, we'll have recorded music playing. We make a great effort to decorate the gallery, and it looks quite beautiful at that time of year. The exterior has been done already by the local BIA, but we have a beautiful Christmas tree. We'll be hanging wreaths, and I mean, it's very, very festive when you enter. The other thing we normally do throughout the market is have a Christmas concert of classical music, and it's free to the public. And we've had that running for, I think it's probably over 20 years that we've offered this free Christmas concert. And we had plans for it to go virtual, and they fell through at the last minute with the performers who were having logistical problems trying to coordinate their rehearsal from different locations via Zoom. It just didn't seem to be working. So unfortunately, we've had to cancel that. Yeah, we're hoping for a good turnout and good weather. Another thing I can mention is that if you come to Dundas, it's first of all a lovely town to walk up and down the street and as you head to the market, but parking is free throughout the month of December. Our local BIA helps out with that, so it's really a good spot to get unique gifts.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was really excited to see at the Christmas market, I know there's probably different logistics, but that it was still happening, because it's one of those things with all the decorations just to help you get in the Christmas spirit and really have the setup.
Yeah, and I'm hearing from many of our artists that their normal participation in other Christmas markets and other venues where they would be able to sell their work have all fallen through. So it's a little unusual this year. Some artists just have not been able to produce and just, because of COVID are not participating. But then we're getting other new people. We actually have 6 new vendors coming in this year that we're really excited about. One gal has shipped work which arrived just the other day from a place near Ottawa, and it's absolutely beautiful, beautiful work. We have a new collage artist and a new jeweler that we discovered in our recent Carnegie Craft exhibition. She won the award for Best in Metal, and we'll be having her jewelry as a new vendor here this year. So I didn't mention, but we actually have about 100 makers. That includes our regular artist members who are members of the gallery and our seasonal vendors who come just for the month. So there's lots to choose from.
Yeah, that was actually what I was going to mention next. You do have 100 artist members and Christmas vendors who participate in the event. So what type of, did you want to get into maybe what type of vendors people can expect to see? I know you have some items there.
Sure. One of our most popular vendors is Cornelia Wilhelm, who does these beautiful hand beaded and embroidered Christmas tree ornaments. I think ornaments really are our biggest seller because they're so unique. The different ones we get. This is by Hugh Woodup. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually a sea urchin, not a fake one, a real sea urchin, and then he's turned the wooden adornment there onto the end. We have a wonderful glass maker who is one of our vendors who's does these beautiful glass hummingbirds. Mm-hmm. And another one of our very popular vendors who's been with us for a number of years is Catherine Matwiu, and she creates ceramic ornaments, and she brings in boxes and boxes of them, and they go out the door just so fast. And they're all really beautiful and unique and one-of-a-kind ornaments.
Yeah, that's great. So obviously the pandemic is happening while this is going on. So what kind of safety protocols do you have in place?
Well, first off, we are limiting our visitors. So there'll be a 10-person limit. When you arrive in the gallery, there should be somebody at the door who will be controlling the flow. It's hard to know whether people will line up. We don't know how many to expect. Normally we would have, close to 400 people on opening day. We know that won't happen. But so when you come in, we will be asking for contact tracing information, and we will be providing hand sanitizer and ask people to social distance. We have a sneeze guard up at the cash. There's only one entrance will be used. So we should be able to control the traffic flow and the number of people that, arrive and depart to everybody's comfort level. Obviously, many of these protocols are in place now and have been since we reopened. Our board is in constant discussion about how best to address what is going to present the safest environment for our staff and customers. So,
yeah, well, I think it's awesome that you guys have managed to figure out a way to still do it, especially for the artists and vendors. Like you said, there's not a lot of places that are happening right now. And for the general public, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are itching to get out or get more in the Christmas spirit. So it's great. So my last question for you then is there a place online that people can go to get more information about the event?
Sure. We have a website, carnegiegallery.org. There's always information there. Our marketing specialist is active on social media, and we have Facebook and Instagram postings. We're also currently in the works of setting up an online pop-up shop. So we hope that within the next few weeks, interested purchasers will be able to access our e-commerce site and see some of the wonderful things that we have available.
That was Marla Panko from the Carnegie Gallery in Dundas. They will be hosting a Christmas market from November 28th until December 31st. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to check it out. As always, for more MorningFile interviews, you can visit cfmu.ca.